Hello, this is Virgil, Labrador, Editor-in-Chief of Satellite Markets and Research, and we're here at the IBC 2018 in Amsterdam with Vagan Shakhgildian. He's the CEO of UHP Networks. He's been on this videocast several times, and there's always something new happening in his company. And so here to give us an update on their company is Vagan. So Vagan, welcome back to this videocast.
Thank you very much, Virgil. Always a pleasure to be part of this videocast. Indeed, we did it several times before. This year, no exception. We have several new things that we're presenting here at the IBC show in Amsterdam. The main thing that we're talking about here is high symbol rates, high modulation and coding combinations, full compliance with DVB-S2X, and we are now doing 480 megasymbols per second, 256 APSK, and our trademark, a lot of people talk about this sort of stuff out there, but no one can implement it in a small box that can actually this is the box right there that you can see. The box basically fits into the palm of my hand. It has not one but 6 receivers in it, 1 modulator, and can process 190,000 packets per second. So in that sense, it's ideal for very demanding applications, whether it's connectivity of cruise ships, trunking, or indeed 4G and going forward 5G cellular backhaul.
So is this already being used out there?
Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. We were fortunate to have won several projects in the last few months. So our flagship 4G cellular backhaul project is being rolled out on a massive scale in the United States. But in addition to that, as I just mentioned, we won several projects in Asia that specifically focused on high throughput satellites, Ka band, and so our DVB-S2X enabled product is a key part of the implementation.
Right. Yeah, and you've also made some recent announcements. Right?
Oh, indeed.
Yeah.
That is indeed a recent announcement about the new system that we're deploying since we're at the broadcast show. It's very pertinent to mention it.
Yes.
We announced with CBC Radio Canada, which is our national broadcaster back home in Canada.
Right.
They have commissioned, in fact, it's been done already, their third network, VSAT network for the Canadian North, providing multimedia connectivity services there. But they are our long-term partner. This is most recent milestone that we achieved with them, but by no means it's the first milestone. We've been working with them for the last 4 years. They have 3 networks in active operation based on our technology. It's a very successful story of technology implementation. We are very proud to be part of that endeavor.
So Vagan, this videocast will actually be seen after the several shows that are going on in Europe today, which you will be participating next after IBC's, the VSAT in London. And maybe you can give a preview of, to our audience of what you're going to be speaking at the VSAT and highlighting over there. Absolutely,
Virgil. So I was privileged to have been invited to participate in a panel discussion on 5G and satellite, the relationship, the potential for cooperation and conflicts between the two technologies, 2 business areas. So basically the view that we're taking at UHP Networks is that 5G and satellite in many regards will be complementary. Yes, it is true that when people do, I think those who read publications, recent articles by Tom Choi, they will be aware of the fact that broadband density, as he describes it, offered by 5G is very much superior to what the satellites can do. Nevertheless, there will continue to be a very significant role that satellite technology will play in backhauling some of those cells. The 5G coverage, by definition, will not be anywhere as ubiquitous as the satellite coverage. And that's why with edge computing, you can see behind me here, one of our panels is dedicated to edge computing because of the very high processing capability of our UHP platform. So that is the future of both 5G and the satellite, moving processing power to the edge of the network and letting the edge device to do more and more processing on behalf of both satellite and 5G technology.
Right, right. I'm also chairing a session at the VSAT on the maritime, and I think you also can contribute to that when your products and services.
Absolutely,
are also,
absolutely. So maritime is very, very key part of what we do, and now we are in the process of rolling out what may end up being the largest maritime network in the world with 19,000, I repeat, vessels. So about 4,000 are operational in the network right now, and we're shipping at an increasing rate to actually accomplish those very ambitious goals. Again, the name of the game here is to create new markets, to make that technology affordable. Not so long ago, only super yachts or cruise ships could afford satellite technology, and that is rapidly changing thanks to the advances in technology by ourselves, but also by manufacturers of stabilized antennas,
right,
and other key elements of the system.
Great, great. Well, so that's a good. We've gone through the broadcast, 5G, maritime, and IBC and VSAT. So give us also a preview. What else can we expect from UHP in the next few months or so?
Well, I think we will continue doing what we're doing. We are excel in providing high availability, advanced solutions, networking solutions to customers. We will be further increasing our throughput capabilities with regard to packets per second, with regards to bandwidth efficiency. We will be further building on the concept of what we call smart redundancy, whereby licenses of complex network elements such as hubs can be dynamically moved around if and when a particular element of the network fails, because failures do happen, or a teleport becomes unavailable due to a weather event. So that's basically what we will be doing.
Right. Well, thanks, Vagan.
Thank you very much, Virgil.
And for all the news and information in the global satellite industry, you always have Satellite Markets and Research at www.satellitemarkets.com.